Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Right. At what point is it okay? People might think it's fucked up, but it's not. It's not. It's not fucked up. It's a real serious topic. But at what point in a relationship is it okay for a man or a woman to backslap or choke or push or punch the other individual dead smack in their motherfucking face, bro? I mean, I gotta come out and say, at what point is this okay? Like, at one point, there has to be a point. Like, come on, like people do a lot of shit, man, and people are really condoning a lot of bullshit. I got to be the one. It's not okay to hit a female. We all know this. It's not okay to abuse and that whole fucking shit. But goddamn, some of y'all females be off the chain, bro. Y'all be doing some off the wall shit. You know the good. I'm not. I'm not saying punch her all in her shit. No, but grab her up like, yo, what the fuck is really wrong with you? Like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes they get out of hand, bro. Like you, as a put your hand on another human being. It just happens that way. It's just human instinct. When your child does something bad, do you not put your child over the knee and spank him or her or take the belt out or something? You understand? I'm not saying you got to play daddy or mommy for any grown ass adult, but at what point does the shit stop? When you come home and your wife is cheating on you with your brother, I mean, goddamn, what at what point? Like, what are you supposed to do? Yeah, just be the grown man, be the better person, and walk out. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not walking nowhere. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm capable of doing. I know exactly what the fuck I'm gonna do. You understand? First of all, in my previous relationships and prior incidents, I know damn well I'm not putting my hands on her stupid ass. But as for that nigga, oh, best believe the ass whooping of a lifetime must come for that guy. He's not escaping the house at all. It's just not gonna happen. But for her, due to the fact that I've been incarcerated, I've been in legal, allegations and trouble, for extra to like, you've witnessed the kung fu chop here or there, yourself. But you've also saw the other end. You've also saw me get punched all crazy in the face a couple times. And at what point was I, as a human being, not as a man, as a woman, at what point was I supposed to defend myself? At what point? Just sit there and take it? Like, no.
I'm actually glad. Hold on, let me turn that. Is that you? Is that wind coming from you or me?
Nah, I was actually gonna ask what the hell is that?
All right, let me turn it off. All right, it's still going on, so it's not on my side.
Nah, I don't hear that. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. First of all, since
He said first of all, sir. Yeah.
we are live, I just want to say that the views and opinions are not my own. I don't know what Adam's talking about. At what point is it okay to smack and or do any other cause any other bodily harm to another person? I don't know what he's talking about. But I will say this though, and I got a question for you. And I'm glad you brought that up because me and Jasmine was actually talking about that the other day after we had got done doing our live stream that you were on. So
Mhm.
you said if you walk in and your wife, your girl, whatever, cheating on you with
Mhm.
whoever, you actually catch them doing it in the act.
Right, he's humping away, having the time of his life.
Right. Now you
Her
said,
legs is in air.
right. Now you said, and I quote, which I think which would be the natural reaction and instinct of probably 8 or 9 out of 10 men. You said he has to get fucked up. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
automatically.
So here's my question, and I understand what the natural reaction would be, and I understand that that's just like heat of the moment. But when you sit back and really think about it, why does the guy have to get fucked up? Like, why is the beef with the guy? Why not with the woman who actually is the one who was supposed to be loyal and be faithful? And the guy
Right.
really has no loyalty to you, doesn't know who you are. Like, why does the guy get fucked up? I just
Right.
want
I'm. Yeah, I'm gonna clarify that because I'm actually currently going through a situation like this. Right
to.
now, my whole thing is you're not dating someone anymore, right? You're not dating them. You guys aren't sexually active, like with each other. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So you, in the back of your mind, as a man, you always hear little tiny whispers of her hanging around her ex, talking to her ex, basically your whole entire relationship. Now you give her the benefit of the doubt. You know, it's your woman. You're like, at the time, you're like, nah, my girl doesn't cheat. My girl doesn't fuck around. Whatever. Then months later, you come to find out that she is actually speaking to this individual. Not fucking, not around. But here's the thing. How would you know what they're actually doing? You won't know because you don't see her. You don't see him. You don't want to contact him because one out of two things, in fear of what he's going to confess, and also you don't want to invade that barrier between you and her because you agree that you both are going to be friends. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Or be cool or whatever. Now, here's my thing about exes. There's a time period, right, where I believe, and most people believe, there's a time period in the, oh, let's just be friends, let's be cool stage. I think years have to pass. I can't break up with you and 3-4 months later, you're my friend. I've never done that. Every ex I've dated, there was a time period we weren't talking. You know what I'm saying? Like a long time period. You know what I'm saying? Like years, anything like that of the sort. You understand what I'm saying? So, example, like a little topic, I'm issue I'm having. I don't like the lying and sneaky hiding shit after you're broken up. Now, if you as a female agree to be cool with this male who you were dating and in love with or whatever, and you say, you know what, I love you, but I don't love you in that way anymore. I just want to be friends. Let's just be cool. And he's trying and he's trying and he's trying, and you're like, you know what? It could go either way. He could be obsessed with you, or he could really legit just be in love with you, like he actually cares about you. You understand? And he just, is trying his best to make up for whatever happened that caused you guys to break up. So you're still in contact with him. You guys talk. You guys hang out, right? Then you tell him a story that your ex was around, but you didn't see him. Like you didn't see him. I give you an example. Oh, you pretty much put it like this, right? Oh, my ex, hey, boom, I got it. Oh,
hey, yo,
my son.
Do me a favor, real quick. The
Huh?
phone, right? The camera, tilt it down a little bit. Yeah, because it shows more of the ceiling than it does you. All right, yeah, you go.
All right, yeah. Yeah, it's a little dark because the heat in this freaking house. Yeah. So she goes, the individual who I will not name goes, yeah, this is a regular text message. Oh, since you want to, by the way, since you think that I'm fucking around with my ex again, my son and his kids actually broke down on the highway the other day, and he saw them while driving, picks them up and drops them home. When I didn't even know he did that until my grandkids came, or my kids came into the room and told me that they broke down or whatever, and I heard the story. And then 2 weeks later, no, not even 2 weeks, my bad, a week later, you come and tell me a complete different story. You now tell me you called him because your son called you and told you to call that individual because he was broken down off a highway and he couldn't get in contact with anyone else, and figured that since he's in the area of your ex, that your ex will bring them at 10:30 at night, mind you, right? 10:30 at night. Now, I don't know what ex will be working and whatever job he's doing at 10:30 at night, and I know the job the guy does, so I don't know why he would be there at that hour at night. But whatever the case, he comes, he drops the kids and your grandkids off, and you now get up off your bed and you're like, oh, you asked him a question about did the tow truck come or something, and then you went back to bed. Now, let me tell you something, how I find that whole entire story fishy. We're not dating anymore. We're cool. So my whole thing is, why'd you have to lie from the beginning? A week ago, why'd you lie? For what? What was the gain? And then when I asked you why'd you lie, you now jump and say, oh, well, you used to lie. You lied. You see what I'm saying? Wrong and strong. You can't just be an adult.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And just saying, yeah, I fucked up. Like, yeah, I should have told you. I mean, I don't owe you an explanation, but when I was telling you the story, I might as well tell you the truth because
Mm-hmm.
I don't owe you anything. You know, we're in conversation. We decide to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Why come back a week later lying? So now that makes me believe I don't believe any of this story. I don't even believe your son was broken down to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You're
Mm-hmm.
now creating a cover story. I believe since you know there's people who I work with that live by you, knows that individual, like seen that individual a couple times, and figured they're gonna come back and tell me. So therefore, you feel like you got to defend yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now you don't have to defend yourself to me. I'm not dating you, but you also don't have to lie to me. I'm supposed to be cool with you. Why lie?
Right.
Now, whatever friendship you're trying to create from this can never be a friendship, and it can't be cool because you're lying. So how are we supposed to be cool for what? What's the point? What's the purpose of this? If I'm telling you the truth, if I tell you I'm at work, if I tell you I'm going to the store, if I tell you be right back, I'm cooking, this is the things that I'm actually doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tell you, yeah, I was broke down the side of the road and I called my ex to come get me because no, an ex is an ex.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said previously, to me, there's a time frame. If you're still talking to your ex and you haven't been even been broken up for 6 months, you still give a fuck about the individual. You still want to see the person. You still want to be around the person. You understand? Maybe not every day. You don't want to have sexual activity with the person, shit like that. But you still care about the person. There's no way that I feel, unless a person stole from your family, murdered someone in your family, or was sexually abusive to a child or an adult in your family. Those are the only 3 ways you can actually completely stop caring for another human being automatically. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
If the person didn't do any of those things, well, then obviously you give 2 shits about the person. I could be wrong, but I believe I'm right. I just don't understand these females. Why you can't just tell the damn truth? I don't owe you anything. You don't owe me shit. Why are you lying for? For
Yeah,
what?
I think, contrary to popular opinion, I think females lie as much as men, if not a little bit more. But I just think the reasoning is different, right? Like, most people lie because they get caught up in a situation they don't want. They don't want that situation to turn out bad for them. You feel me? But
Uh-huh.
I feel like, and people could disagree. I could be wrong. What the fuck is that wind sound? Yo, do you have like a fan on or something?
Yeah. It's real hot, so I got the fan away from the phone. Don't worry, you can't hear it anymore.
Yeah, I can hear a little bit. No, not anymore. But that's what it was. I was like, what the fuck is that? So, all right, I think women lie because they want to keep a certain status about themselves. Like the women who do it, right? They want to still have you look at them like they're always right. And I feel like if they admit to certain things, then now they lose a little bit of that power. But I don't follow the normal rules that most people follow. Like you cheat on me, you lie to me, and it's a situation where I know you're dealing with somebody else, whether it's behind my back or we're no longer talking, but you're saying that you like you're going back and forth because like in that transition that you're talking about, what happens
Mm-hmm.
in that first few months after you break up, a lot of times you're still physically interacting with that person, like they're still sexually.
Exactly.
Most cases, yo, real shit. I talk straight to the dude. Like I'm gonna contact the dude because this is what females don't realize. See, other women will protect each other and lie for each other. Men are not gonna do that. If I contact the dude you're talking to behind my back, if we're in a relationship or if we're supposed to be together and you're cheating on me, whatever, that man is gonna tell me exactly what's going on. Some men may not say everything, but they're not gonna go out of their way to lie for you. Like men don't there's no reason because men are grimy and we don't really care necessarily about sticking up for each other like that or having each other's back. It's just on some tough man shit that most men will be like, yeah, I'm fucking with your girl. Like most men will do that and will tell you exactly what it is you want to know. And I know that shit from firsthand experience. So I'm not gonna go to the chick once I know her stories aren't matching up. I'm gonna go straight to the dude that you're supposedly cheating on me with, talking to behind my back. I'm going straight to him to see what he has to say, and I don't have no issue with doing that because my beef is not with him. That's why I asked you the question: if you catch your girl, your significant other cheating, why is your beef with the dude?
Yeah, well, no, my beef is with both of them. Come back to that topic because of simply just because of this simple topic. To
Mm-hmm.
me, in 2019, females are now the males. when it comes to cheating, conniving, being deceitful. They've always been that way, but they're real serious about it now. Now it's to the point they don't even really give a fuck. You understand? So now, in saying that, my whole thing is that I can't sit there and have an adult conversation when I just walked in the room, and that's what you're doing. And I'm also not going to go to jail because the fastest person I'm going to jail for in 2019 is a female, not the male. He don't really give a fuck about the cops. Don't give a fuck if you beat up somebody to aggravated assault shit on no man unless you really beat the shit out of him. It's a female. They more care about the woman. You understand? So I know for a fact I'm not even going to go down that road. Me personally, Adam, from my past experiences, I got to whoop his ass because I don't believe her either. Both of them instigated this shit. Whether he messaged her phone and she messaged him, they continued what was going on and they fucked around. Period. You understand?
Yeah. See, I just feel like I understand. I was trying to have this conversation with Jasmine. My beef is always going to be with my significant other, like especially if we're married, because you're the one who took a vow. You're the one who promised to be loyal, faithful, all those things. So if you step out on me and our relationship, you were the only one who was obligated to be loyal and faithful to me. The other person, that dude, whoever it is, I don't know that nigga half the time. They don't know me. They don't have no loyalty to me at all. The only time I can see my beef being with the dude is if we know each other, or at some point we met and you know the situation, and yet there's still dumb shit going on. Then I feel like at that point, then I got to check both people, because now you're disrespecting me blatantly. But still,
right. Especially as a thing, especially if you're in my house in my bed. I mean, that's even worse to me. But somebody instigated it.
Yeah, that's another thing too. But I feel like people, not just men, but women too, like get themselves in the situations with other people, and it's where shit potentially goes wrong. Because like even women, like they always want to attack the other woman, or they always want to have beef with the other woman. It's not the other person's fault that the person you chose to be with don't know how to keep shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't know how to be loyal.
Exactly. They don't. Like, they don't. I believe women these days forgot how it is to be loyal.
A lot of times, this is what really be going on, and we don't realize it. So, like, let's say let's role play. Let's say my wife is cheating on me with you every night. You know, I work nights. Every night I'm going to work, right? And you coming over to my house. Now, we don't know each other. You don't know me. I don't know you.
Exactly.
I come home early one morning just because I come home early, and I catch you at my house. Now I'm mad at you. I'm beefing with you. Little do I know, whole time she's telling you we're separated. I don't live there. I just come by a couple times a week to pick up the kids, type shit. Like, you have no idea that I'm in the picture. Now I'm mad at you for something that has nothing to do with you. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's where I feel like shit goes wrong. Like, because usually it's not the other person.
But like I said, it's a two-way street though. It is a two-way street. At some point, especially now, here's what I would do. And now in 2019, it wasn't like this when we was in high school and shit. You know that times have changed because of social media. There's social media. It's so easy to Facebook somebody, bro. It's beyond easy.
It's easy.
You can find a person. There's some way you can find and contact that individual. You can take her phone, especially if you guys are married. You can take her phone, bro. Anytime you have access to that chick's phone.
Let me paint you the perfect scenario. So I had no idea that my wife was doing some of the shit that I was hearing she was out here doing. I had no idea.
Yeah.
A lot of the things that she was carrying on was a secret Twitter account from which I was blocked. Had no idea she had it. Had no idea she was on it. There would have been no way I could have known because I was blocked. So there was no way I stumbled across it. The random strangers or the random men that she was meeting on Twitter, guys are not going out of their way to be like, oh, let me search for this person on Facebook. Let me search for this person here to see if guys aren't doing that. Women might do that, but guys are not going out of their way. You know, like you meet a chick in the club, she looks dope, she tells you she's separated. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be like, yo, let me go research and see if she got something Facebook with some dude or whatever. Like a lot of times we just doing what we doing and it just is what it is.
Nah, you just want the pussy, of course. Niggas are just trying to get in there. Of course, no doubt.
She lied to both of you. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I can't, I can be mad at you, but I can't be like, yo, fuck this nigga, yo, disrespect the nigga in my house when you had no idea. Like, it's not like you coming over, you seeing pictures of everybody and shit like that. Like, you coming over, nigga, and like
I said, that falls on her. You got to blame her, obviously. But at the same time, there are men
There are.
Eventually the woman's going to tell you, like, I listen, me and my husband got back together, but I still like you. I mean, it's whatever you want to do. I mean, we're still getting separated. It's just right now, it's not a good time. You know, they find bullshit excuses.
Of course.
And
somehow,
if the nigga continues to, then guess what? He goes
do,
down in the boat with her.
Let's do this too, because females do this shit and it's fucked up. A lot of times, along with that story, and I know this shit firsthand, it's not just the, oh, we're separated or we're not really doing well. A lot of times, they're saying shit to the guy to make them feel sorry for them and make them not like the dude. They'll say shit like, oh, he beats me, or like he's abusive or verbally abusive.
Yeah,
like do that. They do that shit so that they're not looked at a certain way for cheating. So they got to say something to make the dude that they're with look bad, or create a situation where they can't leave or don't want to leave. Like, oh, I'm staying for the kids, like some bullshit. And then it makes the dude feel like, oh, this person's trapped in this situation. Yo, it's some
exactly
grimy females out here and their delivery and how they really be doing shit. It really is some fucked up.
Yeah, and if anyone should know, I'm number one victim to that shit. Like, and yeah, I mean, like, I know I've been through a couple chicks that cheated, and it wasn't a good feeling. And to find out from the guy, the worst thing to me is to find out from the guy, you're with me. Why can't you just tell me? Why can't you just be mature enough to just be like, yo, fucked up. I can't blame my actions when I was 16 and 18 and 21. I can't blame my actions back then. I can blame them now. I'm turning 34. If I'm going to cheat, I might as well not cheat. I might as well just be by my motherfucking self, my nigga, which is how I am right now. You understand? Yeah. I'm single. I'm able to move left. I'm able to move right. I'm able to move forward and back. Now, if I want to get back with my ex, if I want to work things out with my ex, and I put the effort, and it can't just be me because I can look obsessive. I can look like a stalker, shit like that. But if she meets me halfway or she's willing to, then I can't fuck that up. I can't have no female around. Now, I can have female friends, you know me, like, hey, what's up, sweetheart? You know, at work, coworkers, whatever. But I mean, as in how I would have them. I can't have none of that. That shit is over. Because now she's going to think, okay, we broke up because I had trust issues with this guy. Right. Now we get back together. Nancy, Stacy, Jessica, Jasmine, everyone's calling his phone, messaging his phone like, hello, do you not see who you got back with? You understand? And woman, the slightest thing about a woman, you lose a woman's trust in the beginning, it's hard to get it back. But once you do, and you fuck it up another time, oh, no.
But see,
they just won't trust you.
That goes both ways. I mean, I operate the same way. I mean, once somebody loses my trust, that good luck. That's it.
I think guys forgive a lot faster than females, though.
I don't. And I think that's more of a personal thing, or maybe like I'm a Libra. With Libras, once you break that shit, that's it. You're dead to us. Like that's just how Libras operate. Like it takes a lot for me to not trust a person and not want to forgive a person. But once I get to that point, there's nothing you could do. I don't care how much time passes, how hard you try. I might still fuck with you, but I will never trust that person again. Period.
Yeah, and like I said, I definitely don't blame you when it comes to that shit because it took me a while for a couple of my ex to like even my ex now, like I found out some shit about like a year and a half ago. I forgave her for it, and we got past it. Then I was starting to do my little thing, meaning I found like you know how females are when you're breaking up off and on, they still consider you dating because they're still basically fucking with you, even though you're not literally in a relationship. So I was honest. I met a couple, I met 1 or 2 chicks and we hung out or whatever, and we chilled or whatever. But the real talk, when she thought I was cheating, or like when she thought I was fucking around. Literally, my nigga, I wasn't. I didn't even fuck with him. But she just believed it because, you know what I'm saying? Like, of how I told her how I used to be. And I'll be honest, that was one of the worst things I ever did, was telling her about my past. Like, when you're in a relationship, you try to be honest, try to get it all out in the open and go from there. You understand? And that was one of the worst things because then I'll always be compared to how I treated this one. or how I treated that one, or how I cheated on that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But so you know what too, I hope that you don't. I hope you don't stop doing that in your next relationship because and I've had that issue too. But if I tell you about how I am and I give you my past and everything and I don't bring no secrets into our relationship, if you can't handle that, that's on you. That's not on me. Because if I'm a certain kind of person and you know because you've been there the whole time, you know how I treat
mm,
females that I've been in relationships with. And
mm-hmm,
if there's a person who I don't treat like that, then you should look at yourself because if I'm not treating you the way I treated the rest of them, it's something that you're not doing. It's something that you got fucked up. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I can say that because that's my track record. Like any female I've ever been with, whatever bullshit they want to try and talk, whatever tough man shit they try to be on in 2019, can't no
mm-hmm,
female who's been with me in a dating situation say that I didn't go out of my way to be the best boyfriend or whatever you want to call it to them. And that's just what it is. Like, and there are people who I speak to this day who would admit that. And there are some tough ass little rugrat people who would choose not to acknowledge that shit. But it is what it is. Like anybody who witnessed knows. So if I meet a woman and she wants to compare that and say, well, you did this, but you won't do that, then bitch, maybe you should look at yourself.
mm-hmm.
That like I'm not gonna make myself worse for the next person because
Yeah,
that person.
because I'm telling you, like, my previous ex, when we met each other, she told me some shit that I never thought that she was doing or would have done in her lifetime. And I've told her some shit that she never thought. Like, I was straight honest. I was like, me and my daughter's mother, we used to fight. Like, you know, me and so we used to fight. Like, she's like, physical fight? I'm like, yeah, like fight. Like, fucking me. Like, Rocky Balboa versus Apollo Creed type shit, Drago or some shit. Like, fight night, you know what I'm saying? Round 3 type shit. Like, niggas really got it in. Like,
I've witnessed. I've had front row tickets to some of those fucking fights.
And she was like, "Wow, like you don't look like that type of guy." And this, I'm like, "Nah, I don't. I don't look like that type of guy. But don't fucking push me, because if you push any man to the limit, you push any woman to the limit, you never know what could happen. You lucky I didn't tell you I'm an axe murderer or some shit, and then bitch try to fuck with me, I'll poison your stupid ass while you sleeping. I ain't tell you nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?" There's some men who this thing's face. There's some men, like, example. Here's what I hate about abusive, right? Because to me, there's different kinds. To me, this is the worst kind of abuse. You come home from work, your wife is home, you get home, she has dinner ready, she has your beer ready, you go to sit down, the food's either cold or the food's not what you wanted. Straight ass whooping right there, and there. Straight ass whooping.
I was just talking about my boy Key. He's Jasmine's brother. I was just talking about this shit with Key and our guy talk, the last guy talk we did. Like, you come home, dudes who come home for no reason, food's cold, dinners, whatever, and they just start beating on their wives. That's abuse. Like, unnecessary extra shit. But I was telling him, like, people who are in a relationship and they get into relationship like conflicts with each other, that it's natural for somebody to lose their temper and some shit happen. Like, that's a natural occurrence. It's not gonna happen every day. Like, that's toxic shit. But can't nobody who's been in a relationship for years, if they have a real relationship, because you know those people out there who be like, oh, I've been with this person for 20 years and we never had an argument, then you're not in a real relationship. Because there's no fucking way in hell you're with somebody for years and you never have a disagreement. You never have an argument.
And I'll be honest, there are some real relationships that's not all, but they're mostly common relationship. This is why I keep telling people, have you really seen a lot of Asian people get divorced? No. Do you see a lot of like Hindu or Muslim men divorcing their wives? No. Yeah, I'm telling you why you don't see that type of shit. I'm not being an ass by saying this, but the woman actually listen. Like, they listen.
There are other cultures.
The man doesn't listen, but he respects his wife. Like, yo, I'll be fucking 15 bitches a day, but don't you disrespect my wife. You have whatever she wants. You understand what I'm saying? There's some men who
it's like
really
other cultures. They teach and they raise their women to be submissive. And you know the problem. I know
right
people say it's black women, but Americanized women. I'm gonna be politically correct. Americanized women think when they hear submissive, they
African
think it's
American, African
they
American woman,
when they hear submissive,
Negroid woman,
they think it's
black
a they
females.
think like it's I don't know why or where it comes from, but when they hear the word submissive, they think it's a bad thing. Submissive is not a bad thing. It just means that you understand the natural role of the man in the relationship, in the household, in the family unit, is to be the leader, is to be respected. Like, and for those people who are religious, even if you want to quote the Bible, you know, men are supposed to love the wife. The wife is supposed to respect the husband. Bitch, I don't care if you love me. Respect me. Respect that you have my last name. Respect that. You see what I'm saying? That, like, respect the situation. Don't do nothing that's going to make me look crazy out here in these streets. Like, that's just how I look at it. Especially
Now,
when
let me
I
tell
don't
you
think
something.
you feel me?
Exactly. Now, let me tell you something. I'll admit, when I get mad, I get mad. I see red. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm lighting your ass up, like, straight up. Now, I don't backslap. I don't front slap. I don't fucking kick. I don't punch. Well, not anymore with the punch shit. I don't. But I do body slam. I have lifted a couple. Like I'm not laughing at people. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not laughing because it was funny. It's not funny. It's not good to abuse women. But
and I will say
sometimes real shit.
Hold on,
Some females call for it, my nigga.
Some
females,
wait, before you finish, hang on yourself. To those of you who think that all of these women were helpless, no. I saw one on one occasion master the jab. I saw one on one occasion.
Well, that was also the one that's had most of the severe ass of it. She thought she was tough, and then she wasn't tough anymore.
We're gonna be real on guy talk. I witnessed one hand out like mad straight hands.
Yeah, and I was taking it, I didn't move, I didn't drop, I didn't move, nothing. I stood there and I took that shit.
Yo, son, yo.
And then
the champion.
Please tell the rest of the crowd what happened. Please tell the rest of the crowd what happened after the 7th jab. Going towards the 8th. Towards the 8th jab.
Fuck that. The first through the 7th. Only person better than me at the fight night jab was this individual.
Please don't hype in that fucking girl, because I will fly back and beat that motherfucking ass of that bitch. Fuck wrong with her jabbing me. Yeah, but
it's not a funny
situation.
We were kids when the shit was going on, basically, like little ass kids who didn't know no better.
Yeah, and I had 2 women pregnant at the same time. Regular shit for me, though. I mean, it was inevitable in those kind of situations. It was bound to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So you don't. It's submissive. Now, the thing is with me, an older woman, is like I said, my ex. She was submissive in the beginning because she was like, "Listen, I'll cook for you. I'll come over. I'll help you clean. I'll come over every day. We'll hang out. You know, like I'm your baby. You're my guy. We'll go out. We'll drink. We'll party. We'll do whatever you want to do, babe. No problem." But then, it's funny. She liked me a lot more than I'll admit that. She did, by far. And she'll even tell it. She told me she loved me within the first 3.5, 4 weeks. Now, to me, that scared me. And I'll be honest, it scared me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, can't love me, bitch. Are you crazy? There's no way you can love me. You understand? So I started hanging out more. I wasn't fucking around. I just started to party. Party. Chill. Drink. Mind you, this is my first year in a different country. This is my first year, out from jail because I was incarcerated. I was having a good time. You understand? And it just, towards the end, it's when I started to care more, to the point it is now. Now, I'm going to say I believe I care about her more now than I did in the beginning, because with me, it takes time. It takes a lot of time. You understand? Like, what love is time, bro. It's time. You have to put in time. You can't look me in my face and tell me in 3 weeks that you love me. No way. You're lusting. Maybe I'm giving you good fucking dick. Maybe. Who knows?
And
I
it
know I'm
don't,
doing
and it
something
don't,
right.
and it don't have to just be physical. It could be just an infatuation. You know, it could be, oh,
Right.
really
Like,
like the way
wow,
this
he's a
person
really
talks to
nice
me.
guy.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
treating me nice. Wow, he's taking care of me. Like, he's really, doing things I haven't seen or I haven't felt in so long. And that's the thing about older women. Their bodies, some parts of their bodies haven't even been touched in years, bro. Like,
Yeah, but you know what?
years,
This
dog.
is the problem I think a lot of women have with the types of relationships that we're talking about. Too many women mistake those beginning with it, what most people call the honeymoon phase, that infatuation stage. They confuse that to think that's how the relationship is always going to be, and that's not. It's not humanly possible. At a certain
Mm-mm.
point, you reach a plateau, and now you're in the relationship, and now it's the same shit every day in, day out. You're not going to get that same energy from both people. Women let themselves go. Guys, stop paying as much attention. It's just what we do naturally. Like, bitch, you start
Mm-hmm.
wearing rollers and fucking holy pajamas to bed, and guys just stop paying as much attention. It just is what it is. If we can't fault women for putting on a few pounds and taking off the makeup and putting in the rollers, if we can't fault y'all for that, don't fault us for the natural shit we do over the course of a
Mm-hmm.
relationship. It just is what it is. But these women be like, oh, he changed, or you don't do the things you used to do. Yeah, bitch, and you didn't used to come to bed with
Yeah,
rollers
because I
looking like
already got the
Medusa with fucking
drawers
face
and you're
masks on.
looking crazy after 6 months. Like,
But yeah, but see, that's the shit they kill us for. And that's the, I guess, Adam's way of just basically saying that people just, that's what you do in a relationship. Like, you got work, you got shit going on, you got real life. Like, it's just not going to be like that 16-year-old
mm-hmm.
puppy love shit for years and years.
Nope.
It's just not. It's stages. You should try your best to create stages where that happens, but people don't realize shit gets in the way. Like, women think we're the only ones who piss them off. No, y'all women piss us off too, and those are the things that create those issues over time. Like, you piss me off a
Mm-hmm.
little bit, I stop being as attentive, or I start being a little more distant because you piss me off. Men show it in different ways. That's why I hate when women say, when guys start getting distant, it's because they're cheating. No, maybe you're just pissing me off. Maybe I don't like the way you
Yeah.
listen and respond to me. Like, we have
Mm-hmm.
needs too, and it's not all
Mm-hmm.
physical. I hate that shit, yo.
For me, it's the smart shit. Like, I'm not gonna say, because she always tells me. She said, "Oh, you're not used to chicks answering you back." It's not about answering back. It's the manner of how you answer me
Exactly,
back. You answer me
exactly.
back like a nigga, like the fuck you gonna do type shit. Like, that's like, yo, who's wearing the pants here? Me or you? Because at the present time, I was the one working. She wasn't working. You feel
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
she was working in the beginning, and she wasn't really working. Now
Mm-hmm.
she's working again. But there was a time, a good year plus, she had no job, my nigga. There was
No
no job.
man wants a woman who's trying to be a man in a relationship. I watched a video yesterday. This dude was basically, and you know, I hate those Facebook dudes who do these videos. They try to pander to women. And he was talking about how the men who say shit like they don't want women who act like men in a relationship, or is too aggressive or act too independent because those men are up to par or they're not equal to that woman. That's bullshit. I'm sure there are men like that out there. But the majority of what really happens is, like me, I've never met a female smarter than me. Like, I'm a smart individual, and I need a woman who's intelligent, who can carry a conversation with me, or else I'm not interested in you. I don't give a fuck how good you look. That shit wears off at a certain point. But
Mm-hmm.
if, like, you, every time I'm talking to you and you coming at me on some Debo shit, like, bitch, now you look like one of my guy friends. Bitch, you look like one of the fucking fellas now. Like,
Exactly.
how you expect me to be attracted to that? That shit, that shit is beyond me, yo.
A woman, I always believe, and women agree with me, any one of my exes. You
It goes that bootleg Wi-Fi again.
on massage and shit like that. Shit you're supposed to do. I do that.
Repeat what you just said.
That's no problem.
Repeat what you just
You
said.
understand? I
Repeat it
said,
again.
do you know, like, when you're in a relationship, you know, the whole, when you know, open the door for her, car door, front door, shit like that, you know, massage her, cook for her, give her a little bath, you know, shit like that, you know, talk to her when she's a little upset, you know, when she's in a low period or whatever, rub her stomach, get her, you know, something to eat. You can't always be a bitch nigga, and I'll call it straight what it is, a bitch nigga. You can't let, to me, I'll never let no pussy run me, my nigga. This is why me and my exes always argue, because they're like, oh, pussy run you. Exactly how I said it. You know, at all times, I'm the one who's Charles in charge, bro. You understand? I'm dominant as a human being. I dominate shit. Like, this is what
First of
I
all, I
do.
just want to
I'm
point
not
out
telling you to
that
follow my orders. I'm not Adolf Hitler. You
I
understand
just
what I'm
I just
saying?
I just want to point out that as a kid, every day at 5 p.m., I was definitely on the couch watching Charles in Charge. Show went extra hard. But continue with what you were saying, sir.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah, yeah. I just want you, like, all right, example. I'll message my ex. I'll be like, hey, sweetheart, what's going on? Are you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. What would you like to eat? Whatever you want to eat, babe. Now, here's the thing. If I know what I want to eat, but you may not want to eat. So therefore, I'm asking you, what would you like to eat?
Mm-hmm.
So it's either I get my own, both of them saying. So, I guess chicken, whatever the fuck. I'm like, okay, cool. We'll cook chicken, rice, and beef. Well, could we?
This guy and his bootleg Wi-Fi. So basically, what Adam was getting at was, you women don't know what you want. Yo, I'm sorry, but this is guy talk. I got to be real. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves, especially when it comes to going out to eat with these women, like, you never know what the. Why does it take you an hour?
I
Why does it take you an hour to figure out what the fuck you want? Like, why? Like, this shit don't make no fucking sense. I just went through this shit last night. Like, why does it
well,
take
here's
you?
my thing. If I buy you something, right?
You don't even know his shit. Keep cutting out. Go ahead.
If I buy you something, right? Every time I see you, I'm paying. Every time I'm with you, I'm paying. I'm the one paying. I'm the one paying. Food, drinks, passage, whatever. I'm paying. I'm buying. I'm paying. I'm buying. Right food. You don't pay for shit. You just show the fuck up. Now, I'm not dictating your life. I can't tell you what to do, who to talk to, who not to talk to, whatever. But damn, I'm saying it should count for something. I'm the one dishing the bread out. Something should be. I should get some type of praise. You understand?
Yo,
And you still got an attitude? You mean to tell me you're still back talking? You still want to argue, bitch? You see what
yo,
I'm saying?
since you said that, yo, I don't know if you've seen it. It's floating around Facebook and it's floating around YouTube too. Um, the stupid women of the world officially have a leader. There's this dumb ass female on YouTube in a video talking about telling women not to date men who take them out to dinner and put the shit on a credit card. She's telling them if they don't have their own cash or
Well,
debit
I pay
card.
cash for everything, so
Wait,
I wouldn't
hold
know
on.
about a credit
But
card.
what I'm saying is she's telling women that if men aren't paying cash or with a debit card, that they're not really paying for the meal or whatever it is, that it's the government paying for it. This bitch is retarded, son. Retarded, son.
Wow,
Absolutely
because
100%
she's
retarded.
real dumb. Because guess who has to pay back the credit card? Smart guy.
Well, that's one part of it. But two, on the other end, bitch, do you not realize credit and not money runs the world? That's one thing. Two, the second part of that is, how do you know the difference between a debit card and a credit card when you look at it? You can't. Most credit cards and debit cards are identical. You can't tell the fucking difference. So I don't know where this
Mm-hmm.
shit came from. I don't know what her problem is, but yo, check out the video when you get a chance. Go look for that shit because that shit had me like,
Yeah, I'm actually gonna look at it when I get off the phone with you.
that shit
I'm,
had me
I'm
like
looking at that shit.
mind boggled,
I don't
bro.
believe that's talking about.
Mind
Now, here's
boggled.
my thing too. I want to stress, bro. I'm not in. I'm a perfect guy when it comes to a lot of shit. All right, I try to give my
Wait,
last
I'm
this
sorry.
and the
Repeat
other.
that. What was that?
But
You
I
said what?
said anyone would tell you I got a big heart, bro. Like I got a huge fucking heart, bro. Like I'll give my last if I have it, when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to female wise, and I'll do whatever it is to try to please her, make her happy, type shit. Simple things. It's the little things females really look at to a lot of little things add up to big things.
But here's the problem
So
to
my
that
thing
point,
is, it's
Adam.
just if I'm buying you things, if I'm paying for your things, I should get something like some type of. I'm not saying self praise, like yo, thank you, baby, for paying $1,000, but you're not doing anything. I'm doing my part, bro. So if I ask you for a meal, if I ask you to let's lay down and get a little massage or something, you should do it with zero hesitation, motherfucker, because you're not doing shit else.
But here's my problem with that, yo. And this is the issue because I think a lot of guys are like that. I think a lot of guys want to genuinely do those little things that make the woman that they're dealing with happy. The problem is every woman doesn't deserve it, and no halfway decent man is about to do that shit for a woman who doesn't deserve it.
And the problem is, none of these women think that they're the woman who doesn't deserve it. They think they all deserve it, and they think when they don't get it, it's men who are fucked up. That's the fucking problem. It's like, you can't, like, you see it all the time on social media. Women talking about, like, I saw this one woman, she was on Facebook, this was a minute ago. She was like, oh, I'm going on a first date. And she was like, I went out on a first date with this guy, and we split the bill half and half. Should I go out with him again? And all the other women were like, no. Look, when y'all drill this shit into our heads that we have to pay, and we have to, when we take y'all out, we have to pay and do this and do that, and that's all that y'all put out there and focus on, then don't turn around and act like us acting like that's all we have to do is not good, because that's what y'all condition us to think, that all we are is a fucking wallet and a fucking free meal ticket or a free date or whatever it is. Like, I'm sorry, but at a certain point, it's not about if I have it or if I don't. I need to see that you're willing to contribute to this relationship the same fucking way that I am, or what are you here for?
Exactly. And here's my thing, bro. Here's my thing. Here's my whole thing. Since I've been out here, dog, I've paid so much motherfucking money, dog, to make sure that they got a good meal or something to drink. And it's not cheap shit I'm paying for, my nigga. It's not cheap shit I'm paying for either. These bitches could pretty much order what the fuck they want off the menu when I say, let's go out and drink or let's go out and eat. I asked them, what would you like to drink? Pretty much order the fuck you want to order off there. Don't kill me with no $500-$600 bottle, no Johnny, but order margarita, order, LIT, whatever you want. Rum and Coke, whatever it is that you feel like having. You know what I'm saying? Right. We drink it. But if you have never contributed, if when you get paid, you don't ever call my phone, dog, and you just do everything else, bro, that's a problem for me, my nigga. That's a serious problem. That means, oh, damn, a word. So only when you want to drink and have a good time, you call my motherfucking phone, because you damn sure don't call me when you got it. You understand? My phone has never rung. Bro, I can tell you, my nigga, I can vouch for it. And they always go, it's not always about money. Yeah, bitch, because you're not the one fucking spending it. Of course it's never about money. Of course it isn't. It's never about money when you're not spending your own. Come on, let's be serious, bro.
Yeah, that shit is dead,
if you're spending your own
that shit is dead. Like, bitch, I have a good job. Do you have a good job? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you have a car?
Shout out to a female that's making more than me. But damn, even with my little petty cash, I try to make sure you get something to eat and drink, bitch. I'm at least making sure you good.
Yo, talk to the people real quick. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really ranting and raving. I'm saying, like, me, I can vouch. I could pretty much vouch for my damn self, bro. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, even in the States out here, when I got it, when I have cash in my hand, bro, I always 99.9% make sure that the female gets something to drink. She gets something to eat. She making sure a little bill or something is paid. I try to, you know what I'm saying, do something in a helpful way that their kids could be good. You know what I'm saying? Take them, well, I really haven't done that out here, but, if we go to the beach, I try to buy little candies, little shit, not too much, but you try to do what you got to do. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, with a couple of chicks I talked to out here and, my exes and stuff, they never really had to work. Like, I'm not paying your light bill, your water bill, and paying for your dinner. Yeah, a real man does that. But the type of job I got right now, my nigga, like, the type of ends, like, I'm supposed to create these businesses and shit. I'm supposed to do that when I'm only supporting you and you're not doing shit. And in the relationship, for me to even want to do that type of shit. You understand? Like, I don't know, man. To me, it's a lot of small things that I can't be, fixed. Yeah.
A lot of shit. And I just think it's time for us men to start holding these women just as accountable as they hold us. Because it's no more of that shit where, oh, it's just men who do this. No, women cheat, women lie. Women don't be having jobs half the time. They don't be having a car. And then on top of that, they be having like 2, 3, and 4 kids. Let's be real. At our age, right? I'm 35, you're 34. If we were both single and both dating, the chances of us meeting a woman our age or older who doesn't have kids is slim to none. So you have all
Basically.
these kids. If we get into a serious relationship, right? At some point, I'm gonna have to being a part of that relationship, especially if you have younger kids. I'm gonna have to contribute to them too, because what I do for you, I would have to do for them at a certain point. Now, those
Mm-hmm.
responsibilities are not yours; they're mine. So I feel like the women who have that, and I'm not calling kids baggage, but women who have that baggage with them, that men have to accept the whole package. Bitch, you better be bringing some shit to the table. You better be
Gotta be.
bringing some shit to the table. I'm telling you right
Gotta
now.
be.
Like, nah, yo, that shit's dead.
To me, it's like, here's the thing. I don't mind contributing. I don't mind paying. I don't mind doing any of the fucking above, bro. Believe you me, I don't. I don't have a problem with it. But when my ends start deteriorating and I'm realizing, bruh, have
Damn,
you
yo.
even paid for, like, you start to see it. You
That
start to
nigga
see
said
it.
when my ends start deteriorating. Oh shit.
Yeah, because check it, bro. I'll give you an example, right? If I go out with a chick here, out here in Trinidad and shit, they'll bring their purse, they'll bring their little Coach bag, whatever the fuck. You know what most of them are doing, my nigga? They'll come with just enough to make sure that they cover the meal and one drink, like one round of drink. Now, here's the thing. They didn't ask me out. I asked them out. So naturally, guess what? They're expecting me to pay. Correct is right, right? Now, if they don't have a car, I'll pay for Uber. Like, I'll pay for a taxi. I pick them up. You know, we go wherever we got to go. It's my thing, though. I'm gonna start to do this type of shit. Get there, order something nice. She orders something nice. When the bill comes, I'm gonna look at her. Now, mind you, I'm just gonna look at
Yo,
her.
please do that shit, yo, and record that shit. I would like
I
to
just
see
want
it.
to see. I just want
I
to
would
see if
like to
she's gonna
see it.
lean over, grab the bill. Because here's the thing. I be sitting there sometimes. I just be sitting there. I sit there. I literally just sit there like, and they'll be like, oh, and they'll do this. Oh, how much was the Smirnoff Ice? Oh, how much? And they try to now check it. Don't fiddle in your bag, bitch, if you don't got no money.
All right, so it looked like Adam dropped off. I don't know what happened with his connection. I'm gonna try to send him another invite, but basically, and this is what we do on Guy Talk. It's a platform. It's an environment for us to really speak our piece about a lot of the shit that goes on behind the scenes in these relationships, because there's a certain dualism when it comes to uh, men and women and dating that I feel like has been lopsided for a very long time, a very long time. And contrary to popular opinion, um, let me see, because I don't know if his phone died. His phone be bugging out sometimes. Um, contrary to popular opinion, men are not a one size fit all, like a lot of you women would like to believe. It's not just a choice few things that you can do that should make all men happy, that should make all men, step up to the plate and want to give
Like you, like me. Oh, what happened?
this nigga crazy. I was basically saying, like, we need to get out of the mindset that women have where it's one size fit all. Like, I feel like women take the same approach toward every guy that they deal with because they think that there are only a few things that make men happy. But we're as different as they are. Like, what fucking makes Adam happy is not going to work for me, and vice versa. Like, I look for my own things that I want a woman to have and contribute, and he may look for his own things. Like, men are not these fucking basic ass simple ass creatures like they try to make us out to be. They're just not. He got his microphone off. Yo, turn your mic back on. Yeah, he got his mic off. So yeah, like I was saying, yo, turn your mic on. There you
Yo,
go.
yo.
All right, go ahead. So yeah,
Yeah.
basically
Now I said,
just
yeah, I agree because no human being's the same.
Right.
We don't even have the same DNA. Even if you're an identical twin, you don't even have the same DNA. So, the whole thing, or the same fingerprint, should I say? No one has the same fingerprint. You understand? You just like everyone just these women. It just to me, it just they stop listening, bro. They just to me, they just personally
and
stop
then they'll say,
years ago.
men have an issue communicating. Men don't communicate. No.
No, we don't communicate because your motherfucking always got a back chat. You always got some shit to fucking say. So why would I say anything?
No,
What's
that's
the
a
point of saying
fact.
anything?
That's a fact. And plus, even when we do communicate, men have a different language than women have. We're expected to go out of our way to figure out what she wants to hear, what she wants to listen to, the things that we're supposed to say day in and day out to make her feel good. Bitch, when do you ever say shit to make me feel good? But women don't think that that shit's important. They don't think that that shit's necessary. It's not just always about sex. Like, you're not just about to open your legs every night and I'm going to be happy. What else can you bring to the table? Because at the end of the day, there's 7 billion people on this planet. A little more than half of them are women. There's a lot of pussies out here in the world. What are you bringing to the table that's fucking different? That's unique. That's actually going to make me feel like you're better than the rest of them. Like, they talk all this shit. Oh, y'all want the ring. Y'all want the last name. Y'all want the marriage and all that shit. But what are you showing me that makes me feel like you deserve that shit more than any of the other women I come across on a daily basis?
No, they don't bring shit.
Half of them don't. And that's the problem. Yo, what's that wind noise?
To me, they don't bring anything to the damn table. Never have, never will.
Yo, there's a lot of... All right, it's a little bit better now. It's that wind noise. That shit's gonna be in the stream. Yeah, man. That's why I do these guy talks, because like think about it. Be real. Half the shit that we talk about on these guy talks, and if the people watching, if y'all go out and look at the other videos I have on the guy talk series on this channel, for all my fellas, take any of the shit that y'all hear us talking about on guy talk and try talking to your significant other, your girl, your wife, about the shit. And I bet you see all types of faces being scrunched up and what are you talking about? And that don't make no sense, because they don't care how we feel about shit. They don't think it matters. Yo, bro, that fan, yo.
Yeah, what you're saying is correct. I believe they stopped caring what we thought years ago.
And then they try to blame us for why they stopped caring. We're going to stop that shit too. I'm putting a stop to that shit too. Whatever women say about men and how men always were and used to be and blah, blah, blah. Bitch, it's a clean slate. It's 2019. Everybody's equal. You got shit that you need to do to keep the relationship going, just like we got shit to do to keep the relationship going. If you're not holding up your part, then fuck you. It's basically the best way I can put it. That's the best way I can put it. That's why I say if I was like in the dating pool right now, I'd be a fucking savage, because these women don't deserve half the attention and energy they all sit up on social media and pretend that they deserve. Y'all not all queens out here. Y'all not. Only queens can be treated like queens. It is what it is. It just is what it is. And y'all are not all worthy of that. Sorry, but
not at all.
The ones who take offense to me saying that are not worthy of that. The ones who understand what I'm saying are the real queens who get it, and they probably get what they deserve from the people that they're with, because they carry themselves that way. Like, you can't be. If Adam meets a girl, right? If Adam meets a woman, they go out, they have a couple drinks, and she goes with him back to his house, and he smashes that night. You think he's gonna wake up in the morning with the same respect for you? No, men look at shit like that. Like, yeah, men might want, to smash. They might want to get the cheeks, whatever. But you give it to them too quick, and I'm just another dude. It could have been any dude that night. That's how we look at it. So if y'all women don't have more respect for yourselves, why would we respect you? Why would I respect someone who don't respect himself? I don't know why I would. I wouldn't. I don't know how you feel about that, sir.
I will say I totally agree, sir, and I definitely don't look at females the same after I smash them the first night. It's never gonna happen. It just won't be that way.
And then they mistake that, because we might still continue to fuck with you, because now at that point we know we have easy access. But
once you got easy access, you know what time it is, but you're gonna
realize at that point You're just a booty call at that point. And now you want to be wifey. No. No. Because if you did that shit with us, then you did that shit with other men that you met before you met us. So my thing is, part of my attraction to a woman is me knowing that her attraction to me, or part of her attraction to me, is something that she can't see in another person. But if you're just a bunch of one night stands, bitch, how am I different from any other guy you met? Like, I'm not. It ain't that much shit. Like, I'm a smooth nigga, like, but it's not that much slick shit you could say to a chick to be the only guy that she ever had a one night stand with. Nah. If you're the type of female who does that, that's just what you do. And I'm just another person who happened to be there at the right place in the right time. That's all it is. That's all it is. And that's how we look at it. That's how men look at it. So if y'all women are wondering, half of the reasons why we don't fuck with y'all the way y'all want us to, you are the reason for that shit. And you need to knock it off. Because on behalf of men everywhere, we're sick of it. So, yeah, man. Church. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. I don't make the rules. I just call like I see it.
That's how it is. We all don't make the rules, bro, and they just need to start learning that they gotta start learning, bro. Because I'm telling you, no homo. Like, I see why a lot of guys say fuck it. I see why a lot of women say fuck it, and they start fucking around with each other because they're like, you know what, this shit ain't working out, bro. Clearly, whatever I'm doing ain't working the fuck out.
And you know,
I love pussy way too much to go anywhere on the left side. Believe that one. That's probably never in. That's never in life gonna happen. I'm gonna die a straight fucking man. Pussy
Facts.
for life, all day, every day.
Facts.
But like I said, I can understand. Like it's becoming more and more understandable. Like,
but let's be real there too. The homosexual community is not safe either. Like, y'all gonna deal. Look, I don't care if you're a woman who decides you're not gonna deal with men anymore. You're just gonna deal with women. I don't care if you're a man who decides you're just gonna deal with men. You got the same bullshit waiting for you on the other side, because it's a people problem. See, can you move your phone from the fan real quick so it's not in the stream?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I got some shit to say. This shit is real. If I would 100% say, you know what? Women are right about everything they say about men. If the LGBTQ community, same-sex relationships, were perfect and never had any issues. But they're not. I don't care if you're a woman and you just deal with women. Guess what? You're going to have issues in that relationship, just like if you dealt with a man. Because it's not about a gender. It's about people. People are fucked up. People don't take the time to do what they're supposed to do. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is.
Exactly.
So, that's just how I feel about that. What else, bro? What else is on the docket for today? Oh, how did that situation play out? Remember the last time we talked?
I was home. I was home by myself.
No, I know, but
didn't do anything.
How did the next conversation?
Oh, with the whole argument with my ex.
Right.
She blocked me.
Oh, you've been blocked ever since?
No, I told you it was gonna be like the next day or two.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, well, you know.
We're actually discussing right now the whole topic I was talking about earlier. It was actually about her. So I was talking, like, she blocked me off Facebook, she blocked me on WhatsApp, unblocked me on WhatsApp, unblocked me on Facebook Messenger and Facebook, but never re-added me as a friend. Unblocked me on Instagram, requested me back. Like, she's fucking child.
And this situation really throws out the window the whole idea about women are more mature than men. Again, that's an individual thing. Like, the woman that Adam's been dealing with is what, 45? All the immature shit that she does? Come on, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. My God, though.
You're not automatically more mature because you're a woman. Knock that shit off.
Or older.
Yeah, or
it doesn't
older.
matter if you're older, it doesn't matter if you're a woman. Like, to me, it just, but I can't wait.
The only real thing that
you come out here. When you come out here,
I'm coming.
Like, oh God, bro, I can't wait. Like, I just want you to see how they move out here. You can be like, yo, there's some selfish ass fucking women out here, bro.
Oh
They
yeah,
just
I'm coming.
expect the minute I open my mouth, my nigga. The minute my accent even comes out my mouth, bro, it's over. It's over. Everything they automatically think it's US.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, yo, like, what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this? Um, what was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying. These fucking women pissed me off so much, yo.
Yeah, no, I was saying that how the female are out here. Like when you come out here, the minute I open my mouth, my accent, they automatically see like US dollars and shit. It's just crazy.
Oh, word. Yo, what? Women are grimy, yo. Fucking gold diggers by nature.
Yeah, but you know what she had the audacity to tell me earlier?
What?
That basically she was implying I was a gold digger. My nigga,
What
what
does
bitch
that
have I
mean?
met in my life that I gold digged off of, bro? Like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Me? Hey, hey, yo, Kev, come on, bro. You know it's usually my mom giving me shit or I'm working for
Oh
it,
my
my nigga.
god.
You know that. You know that firsthand, bro.
That nigga
Nothing was
said,
ever given to me, dog. Like, come on, bro.
yo, I just want these women to get it together. That's all.
They won't. They won't. Like I was like, yo, you're turning 45 this year. And I believe, honestly, the reason you act how you act, whoever fucked you up years ago left a permanent scar. Because you're at an age, you're not going to change who you are. She's not going to change. She's not going to be like, yeah, I changed a lot at 45. No fucking way. No,
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't care what I got to say, where I go, what I do. If she wants to care, pardon me, excuse me, she will care, but she doesn't. She just doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like females who
Wait, what the fuck is this?
I don't believe. I believe a female when they automatically shut you down, they shut you down, bro. Like they don't care about you no more.
And let's not. And half the time, it's not even like, yo, all these men aren't out here doing like this unnecessarily reckless shit. Like a lot of times, it be these women who are damaged and how they perceive shit. Like that shit, I don't know. Like that shit confuses the fuck out of me. Like women will say the reason for why they are the way they are is because they're damaged or men did this to them or did that to them in their past. But then every little action that a man takes, we don't get that same benefit of the doubt. Like how come it can't be that we've dealt with too many no good women? How come it can't be that we're damaged? Like you know what I'm saying? Like we got to be assholes. But we got to understand when women do certain things, it's because they may not have been treated right or dealt with a certain way. Like that shit works both fucking ways. That shit works both ways, bro. I don't know. I just don't have
It's a
much
two-way
sympathy.
street. Like remember we had the
Yeah.
last topic before. We said everything's 50-50. Everything must be 50-50. You understand? Like it must be 50-50. If I'm paying for you on a Monday, I don't expect you to, but if I don't got it, I'm sure gonna hold me down on the Tuesday. You understand? Like 50-50, bro.
Uh-huh.
And they just want straight 100. I deserve it. I deserve it. Motherfucker, were you a slave or some shit? And this is I'm saying like some kind of retribution type shit. Like, do I owe you something? Like I don't understand them. I don't.
Oh shit, that's dope. Yeah. Yo, I'm watching this video. This dude thought he was nice on the skates, and then these white dudes came skating by on some ATL roller bounce shit.
Oh
Like,
shit.
I ain't gonna lie, these niggas are nice, son. Yo, they're nice as hell. That and the black dude was just standing there like, oh shit.
He thought he was nice. No, he's not.
He really thought he was nice. Now this nigga's looking like Henry in the corner.
Ah, speaking of the American Irish Dyker Irish, um, what's his bitch ass doing? Regular shit.
Yeah, he's like a cop out in Baltimore and shit now.
Yeah, okay. Finally, his snitching paid off.
I'm trying to get,
Congrats.
yeah, he's a professional snitch now. I'm trying to
Yeah,
get this nigga
yeah.
to matter of fact, let me see where he is, sir. He's never joined the live stream. Ever.
Yes. because he knows Kelly's gonna break that fucking phone. He knows better.
100%. She runs that nigga now, yo. This nigga won't even answer the phone past a certain time at night now. You do not know Henry now, son. Like totally different person, bro.
Nah, I doubt it.
Nah, yo.
I doubt it.
Trust me, yo. It's crazy, bro.
He's always the inner Ekandayo-ish of the Tycho-ish.
She literally took that shit out of him, son. Snatched it, threw it away. Like, he asked for permission when he does anything, son. It's crazy. I'd be like, yo, nigga, you all right? Like, we was on the phone. We was on the phone one night. And they must have been laying in bed because she rolled over and was like, yo, it's late. Get off the phone. Son. This nigga said, I have to go, yo.
No, he didn't.
I'm sorry, but look, listen. No. You're not about to ever tell me what to do. Like, fuck out of here. As long as I work and pay bills and do what I'm supposed to do, yo, I'm sorry. But you better put some earplugs in, act like you don't hear me. I don't care what you got to do. But that's disrespectful. See, that's the disrespectful shit I be talking about. Like, these women be thinking that once you get in that situation with them, y'all got kids, y'all live together. Like, don't think y'all run shit because y'all don't. Like, I hate, that shit is like, it's a big turnoff to me. It's one of my biggest pet peeves when I be seeing women, like, wives, girlfriends, whatever, be like trying to control their men, like telling them what to do and you can't eat this and you can't eat that. Fuck out of here. Like, that shit crazy to me. That shit crazy.
Now, I don't have an issue with someone trying to look out for your best interest with health and stuff like that.
That's not what I'm talking about, though. Like, I'm talking about those extreme.
I know what you're saying. Just that there's another side to it too. Yeah, they want you to live long and whatever. You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, like, nah, there's no fucking way. I don't listen. That's my problem. I don't listen to when these felines open their mouths. Like, I don't. Right?
Yeah, like
anything they have to say majority of the time.
And even that health shit, like, bitch, let me worry about my health and my body, and you worry about yours. Like, all that extra shit, like, nah, it's not your job to do that. Like, relax. Like, relax. I be seeing men, like, it's one thing if, like, let's say, like, you want to go on a diet or you want to start eating healthy and, like, your girl is helping you out or whatever. That's cool. But, like, I be seeing dudes who be wanting, like, a Big Mac bad as hell and be like, my wife won't let me have one. Nigga, you're bugging. If I want a Big Mac, I'm taking my happy ass to the drive-thru and I'm getting 2 of them bitches. Like, I never understood that. Like, I never understood that.
They just they get to a point, especially when you get older. They don't want to hear their mouths. That's basically what it comes down to. They don't want to hear the bitching, the moaning, the carrying on. They just like, you know what? Whatever. Yeah, she's right. You know what I'm saying?
No, she's not. No, she's not. She's not right. She's wrong. And you're not about to keep me alive 20 years longer so you can annoy me for another 20 years. Let me happily go to my grave. Let me happily go to my grave with all the Big Macs and cigarettes I felt like. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Like, you gotta live for the kids. Like, fuck them kids.
I don't. I gotta live till those bastards are old enough to go out on their own. And I did my job. Now they're ready for the world. No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. Nope, I don't. Sorry. I don't. No.
Sure.
Fuck out of here. Where are you, Mr. Ekandayo? I'm telling you, son.
Wait till I get hold of that bitch ass nigga. I'm like, yo, bitch nigga, bro. Bitch nigga. I know you hear me, bitch nigga.
Yeah, I gotta go to Florida to check out Chris because I was talking to them a little while ago.
Yo, he's so tough. He's so tough, bro. I can't take his toughness. He annoys me every week. He's annoying me, bro. Every week he's annoying my fucking life, though. I can't take him no more, bro. I put him on block. Nah, he's not blocked, but like I stopped responding for him. Every fucking Sunday. Every Sunday. What time do the Cowboys play? What time do the Cowboys play? Do they play the Rams again? Are they playing the Rams again? Like, motherfucker, they lost how long ago, dog? And he keeps asking. Every week he's just asking, what time does the Cowboys play? And this nigga laughing at his corny ass. Fucking cornball, bro. What time the Cowboys? So he's such an ass. Every week, dog. Every week, I shit you not. Like, he doesn't fail. Every week.
Yo.
Every fucking Sunday after 2. Yo, what time the Cowboys come on? You know what station they come on at? I'm trying to find them. I can't find them. Mind you, he's a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, right? Cowboys played Jacksonville this year and blew them out 40-7, dog. Did you hear the score I just told you? 40, my nigga. 40-7.
But let's
and
be
this
real,
nigga's talking shit, right?
Y'all motherfucking y'all Cowboy fans be talking mad trash when they be doing good.
Yeah, but he was like, "Oh, you said they was gonna go to the Super Bowl, and look at you now, Tom Brady." And he's mad because I told him Brady was going back. I told him Brady was going back since the beginning of the season. He didn't believe me. Nah, Brady's done. What? Do you know who you're talking about right now, though? He's never done.
This is the shit I'm talking about. So I'm on Facebook right now surfing. There's this video. Let me see. It's a video of it's like a self-defense type of thing, I guess, with women. And the caption says, "You rape, you die." All right, yo. Cool.
Oh, Lord.
Cool. But now here's my problem. What about the no good, no respect having, weren't raised right bitches, because there's nothing else to call them, who falsely accuse men of sexually assaulting them? They should die too.
Chris Breezy.
Like you should die too. Like not even did you hear about Jasmine and Elon?
Who's that?
She's this chick who's been going around on YouTube the past couple of weeks. She was in a nightclub and there's a video that went viral of supposedly a guy that she met at the nightclub raping her like right in the middle of the dance floor. And she, I guess, caught it on her Facebook Live. So the video has been going viral ever since.
Like
now,
his finger, like his dick inside of it.
Yeah, like basically him like raping her. Right?
Oh,
so
and on a dance floor and she couldn't tell anybody like this nigga's raping her?
Well, supposedly people were saying, oh, you can see that he put a pill in her drink. You can see it in the drink. Here's the thing. There's another girl, and I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. But there's another girl who did a YouTube video basically saying, no, I was there. She was drinking the whole night. She was with the dude the whole night. She came to the club with no panties on, no bra. She was doing twerking contests and all types of crazy shit. She was touching on his dick.
Right. So she's looking for attention. Then rape was stupid.
Right.
No, wait,
and what I'm saying is, and she's saying they weren't having sex in the video. What happened was the girl was doing a twerk contest. She fell. Her titties and everything were falling all out of her clothes because she had no bra on. The dude was trying to help her up. And I guess that's what the girl was saying we were seeing in the video. And now she's trying to say the dude raped her. Now, a story comes out saying that the girl's married. Her and her husband were separated, but she did that to try and keep the husband from knowing that she was all types of crazy shit. Basically, my point is this nigga had to go talk to the police and everything because they were looking for him. Like, if there was no video and if there was no girl doing another, because in the video, it does kind of look like something's happening if you don't have somebody who was there to explain who saw it. Now, if this girl never did this video, and if this girl never did this video saying, that's not what happened, I was there the whole night, I was with them, I know the girl, this nigga could be potentially going to trial for rape. And nobody would, you see what I'm saying? Like, these women, the ones who falsely accuse people, they're disrespecting the women who really get raped and assaulted. And two, you're ruining the lives of men just because you don't want to tell your husband you cheated or you don't want to get caught cheating. Like this woman out in Paris with the Chris Brown shit. I guess people were saying that she has a husband or a boyfriend or whatever, and she didn't want him to know what she was doing.
Fucked around with Breezy
and
shit.
And let me tell you something. For the people who see this and they get in their feelings and shit and get all fucking butthurt. Yo, I've been cheated on where the person after the fact, after I found out, was like, oh, I wasn't really cheating on you. I was taking advantage of the person tried to drug me or they tried to rape me. Bitch, like, yo, women do this shit. It's like they will do and say anything to get out of dealing with
the nasty shit.
Like, and that shit is so fucked up because it's one thing to be a celebrity and people, your fans will stick up for you. It's one thing. But like a regular everyday person, once somebody accuses you of that, bro, you can't get that shit off you. Even if you manage to not, like, remember the 3 black guys who were convicted of rape years ago, and then it came out that the girl lied on them and there was no DNA evidence or nothing like that, and they basically didn't do shit to her. And they finally, like, what happened was they finally reversed their sentence and they got let out of prison. after serving like some years.
Mm-hmm.
And this nigga Trump talking about, oh, I don't think they deserve an apology. They should still be in prison. Like, yo, once you're accused of that shit, people are always going to think you did that shit, no matter what. And it's
Yep.
fucked up. It's like you're guilty when you're guilty and you're guilty when you're innocent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's fucked up, yo. That shit's crazy. That's what makes it hard for me to support causes like that. It's like, I feel for the women who truly get assaulted and raped and abused and all that shit 100%. But a lot of these bitches be lying, and I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. Like, I've been cheated on in the past where I talked to the dude or a dude who was supposedly, you know, doing whatever, only to have the dude tell me, oh, yo, you know, my bad type shit. Like this person told me you used to beat her and all types of shit, and that's why they weren't being faithful to you. Like, yo, women will say anything to get sympathy and to keep from looking like the sluts that a lot of them are. And that's just facts, yo. I keep it real on Guy Talk.
Keyword.
What?
What they do, bro. Yeah, I just.
It is, man.
Keyword slut, dog. Is this what they are, bro? I don't. People get mad when I was talking about them like that. They not hoes and bitches, but they fucking bitches.
Some of them are. Like, that's the problem. Like,
yeah,
I'm never. If I use the word slut, whore, scumbag, bitch, whatever, smutbag, if I use those terms, because I'm not a person who typically throws shit like that out there, but if I do, I'm never talking about the good women who know they're good women. But let's be real. Even you women have to admit there are some bitches out here. Y'all know that shit. So why can't y'all acknowledge it when we say it? Like, come on, man. Like, that shit. This shit don't make no fucking sense to me, man. It don't.
It's never gonna make sense. We can't beat them at their own game, dog.
Oh no, that shit.
How we supposed to do that? How we supposed to beat them at their own game, dog? How's that possible?
2019 belongs to us, bro. Fuck that. I'm trying to get these women the fuck out of here for 2019. Fuck all that shit. I'm starting my own Me Too men movement. Fuck that. The shit crazy. Because, yo, men have been victimized by women for so long, bro. Whether it be false allegations or he did this to me, he touched me, he hit me. Like, I'm sorry, but that's like the cheat code. Any woman who gets fed up enough with a man knows all she has to do is say he hit me and we can go to jail. Or all she has to do is say he raped me. And like automatically everybody's like, oh my God. Like, nah, yo, that shit is not always what it is. It's not. It's not. The same way I would have to prove that I'm innocent.
Hey, if this hangs up, I gotta answer this. If this hangs up, I'm gonna hit you back.
That's cool.
I'll hit you right back.
Yo, the same way that I should have to prove my innocence if I'm accused of doing something wrong. I'm sorry, but it should be the same way that my accuser has to prove I'm guilty.
¿Qué pasa?
In the criminal justice system,
¿Qué pasa?
It's not the defense's job to prove that their client is innocent. It's the prosecutor's
job. You can hear me?
Who, me?
No, fucking.
Oh.
You hear me saying ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
I hear you.
I don't understand what.
Oh, I don't know if he's talking to me or not. But
hello,
are you talking to me, Adam?
Hello.
I don't know who.
You hear me?
Who's he talking to? Yeah, who are you talking to?
All right.
Wow.
All right. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kev. Yeah, my bad. Nah, I was talking to the bellowish of the bellowish. She just called me.
Oh, why'd you have to answer that, nigga? We doing a guy talk.
But see what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'm trying. She can't hear me because I'm on the thing. I'm trying to tell her I'll call her back later, but she doesn't understand sign. Apparently,
should be all right. So yeah, in the criminal justice system, right? In the criminal justice system, when there's a trial, a case, whatever it is, it's not the defense's job to prove their client is innocent. It's the prosecutor's job to prove they're guilty. So my thing is, when somebody accuses somebody of doing something, they should be responsible to prove they did it. I shouldn't then have to have my whole life flipped upside down, turned around, trying to prove I didn't do something. Like, I don't think that that's fair. If we're going to be innocent until proven guilty, it needs to be that. But in the fucking court of public opinion, all it takes is for somebody to accuse this celebrity or that person of doing something to him. And because it's a man and because it's a woman, automatically their whole life is turned upside down. And good luck to them trying to put that shit back together. I don't agree with that shit. I've never agreed with that shit. If somebody's proven to be guilty of rape or sexual assault or what have you, okay, cool. Throw them under the jail. We don't respect that shit. But
Exactly.
in these cases where it comes out this woman lied to keep her husband from finding out or whatever, then
Hey,
throw
I
that
gotta tell
bitch
you
under
something
the
too.
jail.
I'm gonna read you. We're gonna do another topic on this later on this week. I'm gonna get a newspaper because I don't usually read the newspapers out here. I'm gonna get a newspaper, and I'm gonna read you the articles of how many women in the country of Trinidad and Tobago since I've been here that supposedly they run away. Not run away. How about this? They don't run away. They got kidnapped, and they're so distorted. They had no idea where they were for days upon days. And guess where the fuck they were? They ended up finding them at another nigga's house, man.
Yo.
You understand? See how this fucking nasty these bitches are, though?
It's crazy. It's crazy. And they be so disrespectful in the shit that they do. And then, like,
yeah,
it's like, oh, well. Then it's like, okay, the charges.
I seen this one guy. I seen this one video, right? It was viral 3 months ago. A guy comes home. His best friend is sitting on his bed with his current wife. And he's recording this the entire time. He goes, John, what are you doing here? What are you doing here, John? What are you doing here? He said, hey, man, your wife invited me over. He said, what do you think she invited you over for? What do you think she invited you over for? He said, are you serious? You invite my best friend over right now? She said, we're separated. He said, woman, we're not separated. He said, we separated. He goes, he opens a closet. Oh, your mother clothes is here, he says. Oh, your fucking clothes is here. He goes down in the other closet. Oh, your shoes are here. Your purse is here. Your car is here. We separated? Well, I'm sitting on the other side of the house. His boy pieced him and left. His boy's like, yo, bro, I'm out. He said, nah, don't go anywhere. I'll leave. You stay. He said his boy was like, nah, I'm out. Then she's like, I'm calling the police. He said, call the police in my house that I'm paying the mortgage for. Go ahead and call them.
But you know what's fucked up about even more fucked up about that situation? If she would have called the police, they would have asked him to leave. See, this is the shit that I'm talking about, bro. It's like, and I'm not talking about the women who truly get themselves in situations, or not get themselves, but find themselves in situations that they have no control over. But these lying bitches, bro, these no good lying bitches, like, because they know the law is on their side, because they know the judge is going to be on their side, they feel like they could do whatever they want. And yo, it's like we have to deal with it or leave. And those are our only options. So no, when it comes to a certain level, a certain extent, I understand why there are prisons full of men who kill their wives and kill their girls. I understand. I'm not saying it would ever be me, but I understand. Because at a certain point, any human being is just going to reach a point where it's like, what the fuck more can I do? Like, what more can I do? Like, if I walk in my front
Jay-Z
door and
voice,
I see,
what more can I say?
Yeah, like if I walk in my, bro, I'm telling you right now, if I walk in my front door and I see like you said in the story you just told me, and I see my wife and my best friend or whoever, bro, I'm going to jail, bro, because for nothing more. And people get it twisted. I'm murdering both of them, and I'm not even. This is not like I'm joking. No, murder. Like I'm committing murder. I'm murdering both of them because,
of course, you
at
must,
that
man.
point,
What type of
look, people don't. And look, people don't realize. Look, strip away everything. Strip away society. Strip away the so-called illusion of us being civilized. Strip all that shit away. Right? Strip it away. We're animals, and men live and die by respect. If you're gonna blatantly disrespect me, bro, to the point where now you're disrespecting like my most natural state, yo, at a certain point, I'm gonna react accordingly. Like it just is what it is. Like it just is. It's not about the woman. It's not about, oh, you broke my heart, you cheated on me. No. It's my home. I'm coming home from somewhere, and you're here with someone else doing shit you shouldn't be doing. I'm murdering you, and I'm murdering that person, and then I'm burning down the house. Like, it's just, it is what it is. Like, it just is. It's not about the woman. It's not about, oh, you broke my heart, you cheated on me. No. It's my home. I'm coming home from somewhere, and you're here with someone else doing shit you shouldn't be doing. I'm murdering you, and I'm murdering that person, It just is what it is. Yo, like, I'm sorry.
Yo, at the
This
same
shit may
time,
sound
what the fuck
crazy,
you want me
but
to do? What you want me to do?
yeah,
At that
like, what
point,
you
I
want me
look
to
you
do?
straight in your face and say,
And you
what
know
do you
what?
want me to do?
But you know
What
what's
do
funny?
you think is acceptable for your punishment? Like, bitch,
But look, you know what's crazy? The law accounts for that. The law understands that in those extreme situations and circumstances, people are liable to act crazy and get out of character. And that's why there's a difference between murder, manslaughter, second degree murder, first degree murder. That's why there are different degrees, because the law understands there are certain situations you just walk into that situation and you just react it in a way that you maybe wouldn't have. You see what I'm saying? If that situation didn't happen, like, I'm telling you right now, bro, I see some shit like that in my life, I'm going to jail forever. Telling you, nigga, like, won't be no more Facebook FaceTime streams or guy talk live stream. It won't be none of that shit. I'm going to prison for the rest of my life, bro. Matter of fact, because I keep it real with everybody on this shit. The only reason why I'm talking to you right now on my YouTube live stream and not on a collect call from fucking state prison is because I couldn't figure out how to get away with the crime. When I found out, and I had proof, when I found out a motherfucker cheated on me, disrespected me, my family, my last name, everything, bro, I had that shit all planned out. Bitch was dead. Hand of God, dead. I already knew where I was going to put the body and everything.
Hey, yo, you got to watch this show because you said it like that. This is go on YouTube and look up this video. It was Master P and Michael Blackson. The movie they made is called Repos, right? Like repo, like you repo a car. Bruh, you get Michael Blackson is one scene. He goes, Cat Williams is his boss, right? And he's a repo guy. So Cat Williams goes to Master P and Michael Blackson. He said, I don't care what you got to do. You got to go out there and find Tic Tac. I don't care what you got to do. Go out there and find Tic Tac. He said, yes, sir. I will do it for you, sir. He said, that nigga is dead. D-U-D. Dead.
Wait, what? Yo.
D-U-D. Dead. Like, this nigga's out of control. Michael Blackson has a real problem.
When I tell you this,
anyway,
when I tell you this, bro, I'm not even joking, like, at all. Bitch was dead, bro. I just couldn't figure out how to get away with it. That's the only thing was I didn't want to. At that point, it turned into me not wanting to spend the rest of my life in prison behind some dumb shit. This motherfucker did. So I ended up not. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. Because, and I don't think these women truly appreciate this. And this is why I talk about this shit like this on Guy Talk. You can only push a man so far, right? And I feel like these women purposely go out of their way to do shit. Not all of them, of course, but the ones who do it, I think they know what they're doing, bro. Like, you go out of your way to find the buttons to push that you know is going to trigger that individual. And then you push those buttons. And then you look that man dead in his face and be like, now what? Like, tough on some tough shit. And then we're expected to walk away. We're expected to turn the other cheek. We're expected to be the bigger person because physically we're stronger.
Not this motherfucker right here. Not this grown ass nigga right here, bro.
I don't condemn. I don't in certain situations. I don't just automatically condemn the man and be like, "Oh, you put your hands on a woman. You should never do that. Fuck out of here." Listen, I got 4 sisters and 2 brothers, right? So I was raised mostly by women. I was taught if a woman is tough enough and man enough to put their hands on a grown ass man, then bitch better be tough enough to have hands put back on her. I don't play that shit.
One time.
You're not about to put your hands on me. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm telling you right now. So just in case y'all ever come across me and a single situation, I don't walk away. I'm not turning the other cheek so you can hit me again. I don't play that shit. You approach me wrong. You put your hands on me. You invade my personal space. And hey, it is what it is. It is what it is at that point. I'm sorry. It's just, you know why? I'm a human being. And at the end of the day, I have a right to defend myself. I don't give a fuck who it is I'm defending myself against. If I feel threatened in any way, shape, or form, I have a right to defend myself. I don't give a fuck what politically don't look right. I don't give a fuck what socially don't look right. I don't give a fuck what women say, yeah, but you should just walk away because you're stronger. It's mad men who are in their grave right now because they took that shit to their grave that, oh, this woman's stabbing the shit out of me, but I'm just going to try to walk away. Or this woman's, I've seen videos where Women are beating the shit out of men. Yo, I saw this one video. This chick was ripping the shirt off of this dude's back with one hand and smacking him in the face repeatedly with the other hand. And that nigga was just standing there. I'm not standing there. Now, if you hit me 20 times, I'm not going to hit you back 20 times. I only need one. Need one. But believe me, you've earned that one. And nobody better look at me crazy. I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck your brother up. I'll fuck your father up. I'll fuck whoever in the family up. Because at that point, I'm defending myself. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't subscribe to that bullshit. We not doing that. And I'm not no woman basher, none of that shit. I'm just about nobody should be putting their hands on anybody. And if you put your hands on somebody, be ready for hands to be put back on you.
Period.
Matter of fact, I don't want to be with no female who, look, let's say you and your girl, right? Y'all out somewhere at a club. Dude starts disrespecting her. Now, what do you think that woman's going to think of you if you allow that dude to disrespect her and you don't say shit?
What do you think bitch ass nigga not about that life?
Yeah, like, what do you think she's going to be saying to her friends? I don't feel safe. This nigga, he didn't even protect me. Guy just did whatever he wanted. He was touching me and saying shit to me, and Adam just stood there not saying shit. He's a little bitch boy. I know, but I'm just saying.
This guy.
But if you did, right? If that's what would happen, they would look at you crazy, right?
Of course.
100%. Now, by that same token, bitch, if I'm gonna protect you, put my life on the line for you, be willing to defend you, make sure that you're not disrespected. If we're ever out somewhere and a female disrespects me right in front of your face and you don't do shit, bitch, I have no use for you. I have no use for you. Because if I'm expected not to do anything to this bitch, then you better put on your fucking gloves. And you better make sure that this bitch, as well as any other bitch around her, knows that as long as you're with me in a place where I am, that you're not going to let any female disrespect me. But you know what? Half of these women aren't about that life.
Not at all.
And that shit is the biggest turnoff to me.
I have to give kudos and props to my ex, dog. She didn't play. You see that little white girl? You see that little fucking white girl?
I can't see anything. Your picture's not there.
She did not play that, bro. Like, oh, my bad.
Yo, do you have the middle of something?
No, I didn't. I was just in another zone for a second. I'm over here playing the hell out of spades. You heard? I was really in the zone. Yeah, so here it is. But I'm not playing, but this little bitch did not take shit from nobody. She didn't care who it was. The minute guy, girl, she fought. She was getting up one time. Remember I told you the incident with my ex and the guy rubbing on her hair, through her hair and shit over to something? Bro, nah, I tripped off. I didn't give a fuck. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? I called that nigga out to fight, everything. He did not, grown ass man. The nigga was like 6'4". You know what I'm saying? Nigga did not want no 0-0 prego, dog. Zero sauce, dog. You know when you look another man in his face and you're like, the chances of him fucking me up is probably real good. So I'm just going to sit in my chair. The guy threatened he's going to call his boys. Wait, time out. You're 6'4". You're about like 48. All you got to do is stand up and come to the parking lot. That's all you got to do, big bro. Just come to the parking lot. You know why he didn't come? Mortal Kombat time. He knew Sub-Zero had just came out. It was going to beat the bricks off that mother. I swear to God, yo, if them fucking security guards wasn't there, I was knocking that nigga smooth out, bro. I swear, everything, bro. He was going to get the illest. He was getting like an 8-piece too, because I was drunk. That nigga real good. I respect shit. Like, I'll tell you a story when we come off this shit, though. Like, when I'm done with the story, you're going to be like, wow, I shut you down.
Go ahead. You said you got a story?
Nah, that can't be for... It's going to be a different story.
Huh?
For me and you. I got to tell you. Like, this is, I can't tell that story.
Why?
Online.
Why? This is guy talk, right? This is guy talk, sir.
Yeah, this guy talk, but not that kind of guy talk. Guy talk sometimes get you in trouble talk.
You're already in exile, sir.
There are paparazzis everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. There's paparazzis everywhere. You know?
You're already in exile, sir. What more? What more?
Not necessarily. I ain't
Oh,
gonna go myself all the way. I ain't go myself all the way. Exile. Exile's a big ass word. Nigga. What
This is
the fuck?
top secret spies who come through and look at streams.
Huh? Nah, I definitely. Yeah, I can't.
Are we avoiding the spies who come through and look at streams?
Yeah. That's we have witnesses to those. We have witnesses to those. Yeah. They might pop up in your background. I might have to come to Boston and whoop ass. You know, shit like that. You know.
Let me say something to the people real quick. I'm 6'4", 270. I accept all invites. I'll be sitting on my just like Baron thought. I'll be sitting on my porch with two of the biggest knives I have in my house. I'll be waiting. Yeah, I accept all.
Hey, trust me, when niggas roll up too, you're standing there like, yeah, what happened? Something wrong? What happened? You gotta start asking them questions like, everybody good? Everybody's good, right?
Yeah, 100%.
You see, here's the thing with the knives situation, with that whole situation with you, for a little off topic. You see niggas like Orlando, I probably wouldn't go with a knife after those kind of specific Wesley Snipes type of guys, because you know they can actually bypass the swigger too, and then I might be in some sort of danger if I don't get an initial strike.
When I moved to Edison, I was.
You gotta admit though, Orlando is a fucking beast though. Niggas a fucking monster.
When we moved from Rahway to Edison, I was getting away from a different type of lifestyle, right? Like different. Like I was trying to be. I wasn't trying to get in trouble. I was quiet. I kept away from people. I didn't start shit. Like I was more a person who got along with everybody. What people don't realize is now, and the people who knew me back then know I always had some kind of blade on. I was just real into blades, but I knew how to use them as the thing, and I always had some kind of knife with blade on. Always. I remember the one time when Ronnie was like, "Yo, Kev, you got your box cutter on you?" Because he had gotten into an argument with Bart at Hilltop. I was like,
with
yeah,
who?
with this dude named Bart, we was playing basketball with, and he kept fucking with Ronnie. And at that time, I used to carry this orange box cutter in my backpack, and Ronnie knew I always had it with me. He was like, "Yo, Kev."
Wait, you had the official Home Depot box cutter, dog? Like it said Home Depot on it?
No, I didn't say. I don't know what it said, man, but that's a fact. And this nigga took that shit out of my backpack and tried to cut Bart with it. But point is, I always had some kind of blade on. And even though I didn't get into a lot of shit with anybody, I don't give a fuck what type of Crouching Tiger dojo you participated in. Nigga, nah. It wasn't going down like this was a movie. It wasn't. It wasn't going to be no me trying to slice somebody with the blade and then them taking it or hitting. Nah, nigga. Nah. It's not going down like that. I was too nice with the blades. I don't give a fuck what type of fucking master Shifu type. I don't care. I don't care what your skills were. Doesn't matter. That's why I went out of my way to get along with people, because I didn't want to be involved with that type of shit. I just didn't. So it would have meant nothing. Don't care how nice he was. Meant nothing, sir.
Yeah.
But as you were saying,
just wrinkled, like what?
All right, I gotta hit up sis.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? My bad. Yes. There's certain in situations I've pretty much in wrapping this topic up, ladies and gents. It's just. We just, as a unit, and I keep stressing it, we as a unit meaning male and female, we as a unit got to move different. We got to learn that it's 2019. There's a lot of wars about to happen. A lot of people about to start dying instantly from nuclear activity type shit. And we got to start moving as one. We can't listen to clowns like Trump and...
Oh, we closing off with conspiracy talk? Oh, okay.
No. I'm just saying, all in one. We just... have to move as one. You know what I'm saying? It may seem kind of kumbaya-ish a little bit, but it's just...
No, that's cool.
We just have to move as one. And it's serious talk. This is real talk. Every day there's something on the news. Every fucking day there's something on the news. So we gotta really start taking this shit
I'm down for the
serious. Like, yeah, we can't keep arguing about dumb shit. We can't keep fighting about dumb shit. We can't. You understand what I'm saying? We gotta move like a unit, bro. Everyone gotta.
Yeah.
You understand? And we gotta just have love. If you're in a relationship, love your man, love your woman, respect your man, respect your woman. Don't beat the shit out of her because your food ain't hot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you're gonna fight for a reason. If you're gonna go to jail, go for a reason. Don't go for dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Go for something that makes sense. You understand?
Yeah, right.
If you do anything in this life, do it to the best of your ability. And I always told people, you're gonna steal a car, steal the hell out of that car. Make sure that bitch is a Jaguar or a Viper or a Corvette or some shit. Stealing a fucking Hyundai or some shit. You understand?
Right.
It's just, you know.
That is a fact. Now I'll piggyback off that, but I'll switch it up a little bit. To all the people, now that the government shutdown is over temporarily, I advise you all to go file your income tax returns because the government shutdown, the government being back in session is only temporary. It's said that in the middle of February, shit could go right back to the way it was and be shut down again. And for those of you who get your tax returns in late, you will not be balling for the rest of the winter. So if you are someone who likes to ball once a year when you get your income taxes, I advise you to get your taxes.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Speaking of income taxes, my mother messaged me yesterday and said that my uncle who passed away over the summer, his ashes is coming out here, so there's a little ceremony. And she's like, "Oh, I got my income tax, so I'll get you some stuff to send." So I'm accepting all donations, U.S. people, $50, $100, $200, $500. You could send Western Union via MoneyGram. You don't have my info, you can inbox me.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that's about it for this session of Guy Talk. I'm gonna find out what Adam is so afraid to talk about.
I'm not afraid, bitch.
Afraid. Scared.
This guy out there.
Afraid. I'm gonna find out, and we'll hit y'all up on the next Guy Talk. Yo, you want to say anything to the people before we
Yeah. Before we roll out, like I said, everyone, y'all in, just start paying attention to everyone that you love and care about because shit's getting real out there. Just focus on, your job, focus on your family, focus on anything that's positive because there's a lot of negative shit going on and it's not getting any easier. Times are getting harder, jobs are getting less, money's getting smaller. Bread was $5, now bread is like $20. Shit is real.
Damn, nigga, what's going on where you at?
No, I'm just giving an example. Things are raising, and it just you got to start paying attention.
Nigga, I'm not eating
no more. Just one love, stop drinking so much, stop smoking so much, stop doing the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Just stop doing dumb shit.
I might have to start smoking more because this shit is going to hell in a handbasket. And maybe might want to be high on the way out. Anyway,
pretty much. I'm drunk off my ass.
Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. I don't pretend to know everything. I just know what I know. Salute to the people. It's a social forecast. Peace and love.
Regular.